Sorry, Helena, I disturbed you.
No such thing.
This is lovely.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I do, I really like it. I think it's a good omen. It bodes well.
You're always the optimist, Gittins. I like that about you.
Thank you. I like to have you when, well, you know. The cow's not milking.
We all need our rest.
Yes. That's right. I've been overdoing it since I got the hang of it.
You're very, very optimistic.
Yes. That's what my results said.
Oh, an optimist.
Yes, and naive.
Oh.
Had to look that one up.
I was a fatalist.
Oh.
And wise. But tortured.
Massive amounts of detail. I don't. Does that mean something, maybe?
I know we look for symbols in all of our life, but I don't know if the top of the lantern means anything. Please.
A place for everything, and everything in its place.
Well, I should,
Yes.
yes.
Of course. I mean, it's expected.
No,
yes.
that's the right thing
And
to do.
I'll.
Unless you...
Not.
No, why would you?
No, there's many, there's a lot of reasons, but
Been too busy with the cow.
yes.
I know you find it very difficult not to have things to play with here. I know you find it difficult how quiet it is outside. Came from a place of noise.
Yes. Someone called it Spartan.
Well, weren't they clever? But, well, I hope you can learn to love this place.
I already love it. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Well, none of us knows what we're doing.
Yes.
That's...
Wise.
and tortured.
No one knows what we're doing, and then we die. Fatalist.
You're not as naive as you claim.
Well, you're rubbing off on me.
Please don't use words like that. Well, I should, unless you... No. No. this position for so long. Makes me want to put my fingers in your mouth. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that.
And I don't truly understand it, but I sort of want to know more.
Well, we're taught that you're only supposed to know as much as you know.
I do, so 4 marks there. I don't know one more thing that I know. And when I do, there I am, knowing more.
Maybe you're the wise one after all. I always think how nice it would be to know more. But I'm happy to be here with you in blissful ignorance. It is blissful, isn't it?
Yes, definitely, very much so.
You don't get lonely in the quiet?
No, I have the cows. And every now and then, a fox. Although I don't know if he's my friend, the jury's still out.
Well, I'm glad the animals bring you solace. I know everything else must feel hard. Well, I should.
Yes. Unless...
No.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey. Hello. Helena, it's me, Killian.
You're the only other person here.
I know.
I can see you have the light.
Yes.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Yes.
Would you like me to tell you a story?
Yes. I'm going to sit down, so just point the story towards the floor.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Killian. He was very afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to join in this.
Some portions of the test will call and response.
Oh. No, you're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you how to believe in stories. Killian was very afraid of the dark. And then from outside he heard a moan. It wasn't the wind. It wasn't a human voice. It was just a strange moan. It sounded like it came from the past times. Killian was very still. The only noise around him, beat, beat, beat of his heart, and a strange panting.
It's going to be a wolf. If I know stories, it's going to be a wolf.
It's not a wolf.
Okay. Twist ending, I guess.
Did you say you were afraid just to get me to talk to you?
It was kind of a 2-for-1 deal.
I'm not a supermarket. When somebody asked for a story, they ask you to share a piece of your soul. I thought you wanted a piece of my soul. But if it's a deal you want, then
No. I'm sorry. I'm nervous and I'm speaking out of turn. I do. I think, you know, that's the point. What's the point of all of this if that isn't the point? To take a bit of each other. To find in each other a way forwards.
The morning outside wasn't a wolf. Even though he was afraid of the dark, Killian went outside the front door, felt the cold on his face. The moon shone down on the top of his head. He walked over towards a very dark part of the hillside, and he heard the moon get louder. It was a very lonely cow. She was so lonely, she made noises into the night, just hoping to be noticed. People always thought she was there just for a function, but she had feelings too.
She'd never felt the touch of a man's hand.
That's not true of many cows. But tenderness she had never felt. Are you feeling better about the dark now?
Because I'm not alone.
I'm sorry, you could.
I said because
No,
I'm not.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, of course. It's just I said because he wasn't alone, and then I thought maybe the boy was Mead because he had the same name as me. And the story, I thought maybe he represented me because I'm also called Killian. And otherwise it's a huge coincidence. You know, do you see what I mean? Like, if he isn't representing me, then it's just, I mean, what are the chances? It must be hundreds of thousands to one.
They didn't bring you in for your intelligence, I know, but...
Optimism. And naivete.
Naivete.
And the third one.
You never did tell me the third one.
No, I didn't.
I understand. You have to know somebody longer sometimes. I shouldn't have told you my third. I'm going to sit down now. Your lantern's still flickering.
Do you want a story back?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm going to sit in the chair.
Yes, that's good.
You'll need to use your voice.
Eleanor, can I be honest with you?
You weren't being honest before.
No, I'm more honest.
There are no degrees of honest. It's honest or not honest. Your lantern's poking around the side.
Sorry. You know that whole story thing I just offered?
Yes, of course. It was me you offered it to.
I think maybe my mouth is writing checks my brain can't cash.
You're not supposed to talk in the ways of money.
That's
First a deal, now
cool.
checks.
Okay, I'm just going to start and see where it goes. Once upon a time there was a man, he was a light keeper, and he had a lighthouse that he kept, hence the name. There were 100 steps in the lighthouse. 100.
Killian. Killian.
Ignore Ignore it.
I don't like it when it does that.
No, I don't like it either, but we have to just be strong.
You were telling me a story.
Yes.
Maybe it didn't like it.
It doesn't have feelings. It can't like or not like something.
It just said it had a feeling that it belonged. That's the story I wanted. I wanted to feel like I belonged. All you talked about was a lighthouse keeper.
But the lighthouse keeper wasn't just a lighthouse keeper. In the way of many humans, he was more than one thing. Where one could be a banker and a father and a brother and a jolly good golf player. He was also a driver.
Like cars or golf?
Cars. Cars or golf. Cars. He had a fast car.
Killian, you can stop the story if you want to. I know your heart's not in it.
I think I just lost the thread. Stories are like that. They're made up of multiple threads and you need to plait them together. If you keep the strands separate, then they don't become something stronger, something that can hold narrative weight.
When did you learn about literary analysis?
I've got a hangnail.
Killian, I was going to go to sleep.
My fingers smell of yogurt.
Killian, I can't help you with that. You shouldn't put your fist in the yogurt.
No, I suppose not.
Why do you think they put us together?
There's something about our three qualities that matched. Something about the way you were broken and the way that I were broken that fitted together.
We only know my qualities. I don't know what your third one is. What if I don't like it?
Then the experiment's over.
Are you still awake?
Yes.
I don't want the experiment to be over. Yet.
Me neither. I just think we need patience.
What if they're trying to send us a message?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, you're the one who puts your fist in yogurt, but I'm being ridiculous. You should go to bed, Killian.
You first.
How will you know, Mr. Hook?
You got me there.
I don't think I have you anymore.
I should go. Tomorrow's another day.
Don't forget to turn the lantern out.
then perhaps everything else will become easier. What do you think, Helena?
I'm wearing your tie.
Yes, it looks very fetching.
Yes, I want to get to know you.
Great. Will you play my game with me?
Yes.
Okay, it's called I Know a Word That Rhymes With.
The word has to rhyme with?
No. I'm not very good at explaining. I'll say, I have a word that rhymes with, and I won't say the word, not the word that I'm thinking. I'll say the word that rhymes with the word that I'm thinking.
Good, okay, go.
So if I say, I've got a word that rhymes with cart, I've got a word that rhymes with cart.
Start.
No, you can't just say the answer. That's not how the game works.
I don't know if this game is very fun.
No, it is. With respect, Helena, I would ask you to just learn all the rules of the game before you make a decision like that, because you can't take a decision like that back once you've said so.
You're just going to mansplain it to me, then I'm not playing it. Tell me the rules of the game.
Instead of saying start, you would say something that would indicate to me that you knew that word. So
Commence.
Is that a clue? So with start it would be like, not the end, but is it a word that's not the end, but the... And I'd be like, no, it's not start.
Fine.
Do I have a word that rhymes with cart?
Keeps you alive even when it's broken.
Yes. It is heart.
Oh.
You're really good at the game. Don't go in there, nobody's doing that.
Oh yeah.
Say, yeah. You want to be good?
Stay here with me. Helena, go. There, look, see?
Scared it away, Killian? It was talking about if you leave me, and then you said we were going to leave it and it stopped. I play your games, why won't you play my games? They come in, I put on your tie, and then you come in with your gibber, and you don't even notice. I see you pull that cow around every day by the thing around her neck. You don't even notice the thing around mine. I want to play games with it when it speaks.
Next time, I'll do it too.
You remember what it was like on the outside?
Yes, of course I do. But that's the point of all this. I don't want to remember. I think the more that we can just, be here together, the less I'll have to.
How do you know what the point of this is when you said you only know what you know?
I don't, but I'm an optimist. I'm going to milk the cow.
Yeah, why are you crying on the cushion?
I don't know, and I'm not ready to come out yet.
Do you want me to tell you a story?
Is it going to make anything better?
I don't know. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Killian. And even though he was not alone, he felt very alone. But very slowly he came into the light. Realized he wasn't alone. Are you ready to talk about it?
First thing I have to say is I'm sorry, and that everything that I did and said was my fault.
No,
I only know what I know. It was my fault.
you don't need to say the first thing. Start with the second thing.
When things happen that I don't understand,
Yes?
the first thing I think of is you. And I imagine you between me and that thing, like a shield. And I want to press up against you and hold you. Because you're my shield. But I also...
If you want to use me as a shield,
It's
why
not-
don't you ever? Carry on.
I want to use you as a shield because you feel like home. But also, I want to be your shield. So I want to press up against you. I want to press up against you with such force that that I am also your shield and you are mine, and we are forged together. Like, I don't have the words for it.
I wonder if you want that so badly then. Can't tell if it's coming from there, from there. Killian, that's not the point. Did you feel shielded?
Yes. Also, I looked and it's not plugged in. Just another thing to sling on the pile of things I don't understand.
You know I can shield you even when it doesn't play.
I know. It's really very catchy. Yes.
Let me see. No. Good.
I think we're making progress.
Yes. What is life for except progress?
And I think the Foundation will be pleased with us.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure they will. Good.
Good.
I wasn't angry at you, I was angry at myself.
Why were you angry? think, I don't know.
It's because I let you down.
You need to start with the second thing. You don't always need to start with a pleasure.
I have a tendency to do that.
Me too. Do you think they'll never?
I don't think so.
Did it break?
Maybe.
Did we break?
Yes, but in a good way. So that more of our broken bits can fit together.
You're naive, but I like the way you talk sometimes.
I don't think I'm so naive anymore.
No. I think maybe not. Do you think you'd like to speak to us again?
Maybe we should stay here until it does. Maybe I should tell you a story while we wait. Once there was a boy called Killian.
Oh, it's about you.
Maybe. Otherwise it would be a huge coincidence.
Fine, there was a boy called Kim. What was he like?
He was dumb and he couldn't do anything and he got terrible marks at school.
I imagine he was handsome, though.
No.
Oh. You probably couldn't tell. I imagine he grew up with lots of family and lots of noise and games.
Yes, but the problem with that was there wasn't space in the house. And he was the oldest.
How many?
6. 4 boys, 2 girls.
Wow,
Is this okay?
this is good.
Is it okay to say it? Because it's a story, of course.
Yes, it's not real.
No.
He was the oldest. 6.
Yes. But he had no qualifications.
I think if you're the oldest of 6, you learn to live a little.
Anyway, there was one thing he could do, so he signed up for the army.
Did he kill anyone?
It turned out there was one thing he was good at. And the problem was, normally, when you join an army, normally, you know, it's in peacetime, but he just had bad luck. He joined when there was an active conflict, so he had to ship out, and he was so good at killing. And you see, some soldiers are good at killing close up, and some are good at killing from hundreds of many meters away as snipers, and he was good at all of those. It's not even being subtle anymore.
No.
I mean, even I got that one.
Do you think they're listening?
Yes. I think they're listening.
I've never seen you be violent before.
That's not an accident.
Once upon a time there was a girl called Helga. She was an only child. feel lonely when she was little. But as she got older and developed into a woman, she started to feel very lonely indeed. And then one day she did something she swore she would never talk about. And she still won't. She tried to find forgiveness everywhere she looked. But she didn't find it. She still doesn't know if she has.
Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is. Everybody else says it. Looking to between your legs. What's my definition?
Look at me! I'm looking at you!
Creating something no one else did. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance.
What do they want? Helena, what do they want? I mean, you're the wise one out of the two of us. I thought, I'm going to stand here. Tell me what you want.
I want it just to be us. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be anywhere near this. I want you to kill. You're good at killing. It's the only thing I'm good at. If you can't kill it, then I want you to kill me.
You know how I always have to say the second thing before the first thing. I'm not killing you. That's the second thing.
You only know what you know, and you can't know what you know until you know it. You know they're powerful. And they have things that they want. So how much are we really in control of anything? Maybe they want you to kill them. usually hold it this much. You know what we have to do. It's an experiment after all. We sailed along and we're trying to figure out what they wanted. You know?
Doesn't mean we have to do it, though. We could do anything. We are in control of our own destiny, right? We can.
I know. This is the only place I can really be.
No, there's got to be another way. We're in control of this, right?
If I leave here, then I'll be locked up somewhere far away.
We can't. It's different. Of course it's different now.
Is it? Everything falls down eventually.
About the lighthouse keeper and the cow.
They'll still be there. And forget all the stories Killing was a brave boy. Huh? Isn't afraid of the dark anymore. He loves to rhyme. And he has 3 strong attributes. He's optimistic. He's naive. And he knows how to put things into words. I'm going to miss you.
Yes. That's what. Yes. Yes. And you'll be.
Just on the other side. Wherever you are. I know the thing. Rhymes with myth.
Is it someone who always thinks the best of people?
If that's what you think it is.
And then you say no.
Oh, no. You didn't ever think. No, it isn't that. Try again. Try the second thing.
Is it a pact between 2 people, a physical pact that means that they're not 2 anymore, they're 1?
say it before, but if you could bring back your cans at the bar, both the glass ones, and for internationals that don't know about Statiegeld, the small, like, metallic one are also on deposit, and so we would love to get them back without crushing them. Otherwise we'll lose a shitload of money. So the bar is open, feel free to have a drink, feel free to hang out outside. A little warning though, we are gonna have to open the sliding door, which means that it will incapacitate the small door that is next to the bar. So if you're inside and you're like, oh, this door's locked, probably you can exit here. And if you're outside and you're like, where is the door? Probably you can enter. Don't panic. It's gonna be short, it's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be nice. If you go to the bar, you probably could see that there is a little merch stand. We are selling merch. It's a way also to support the festival. We have bottles and bags and notebooks, and we also have little paintings printed that are done by Babette. Amazing volunteers that are supporting us. We also have quite a bunch of partners that are supporting or working with us in some different ways. We have at the bar you could find beers from Oedipus Brewery or Bird Brewery. You can also find lemonades from Russell & Co. Chips from Kettle Chips. Put them down here because it's a lot of partners. We also sell coffee from Ziethoek. In the afternoon, we have our artists and international visitors that are staying at Farm Lodge, Amsterdam Farm Lodge, that is amazing. Riding bikes from Frederic's Bike, and of course we are hosted in Treehouse and ASM. But everyone is still alive because we get food from an amazing cook that is also part of Treehouse, and it's a vegan bear chef. That we did last year with Flock Theatre. It is an improvised The Matrix. Please come back in 30 minutes.